Okay. YouTube is good. So let me just go make sure audio is coming through on Twitch real quick. Audio good? Okay, well, in that case, I do not need to check Twitch. Hello, Orca. How's it going? Or... Dex. Oops. I guess it's gonna be one of those nights. When is it not one of those nights? Might be the better question. No, but I know what's gonna happen, Orca. I know what's gonna happen. Like, shit, that's not good. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to fucking make this room work. Like, this shit is bad, y'all. How do I do this again? It's like this. There we go. Yeah, if you've noticed, I've kind of just gone right into it. We just gotta... this is the last room of this level. We just gotta beat it, y'all. We just gotta beat it, y'all. Only goal tonight is beat this shit. So... It'd be great if we could get to something else, but... Like... all I really want is to, finish this level. Yeah, sounds good, Orca. I do just need a little bit to warm up here, but, But yeah, I do remember you mentioning that at the end of last stream, so we will make that work. I guess let me go over stream schedule real quick while I'm warming up. It will be I should be streaming on tomorrow night. Though at this point, I'm not 1000% sure I know what that stream is gonna even be. I originally had something planned for our first summer break or summer mini series. But there actually seems to be a fair bit of interest in me playing Deltarune, so I might switch to that. That might be something I do. I will keep y'all posted, I guess. Beyond that, I should be streaming again on Sunday. I think that would probably still be Persona. Reason I say that is because if I do end up just streaming Deltarune, I'll probably work the schedule so that I'm I don't know what the other option would be. The other option is something very silly, and will still be happening anyways, regardless of whether or not we do Deltarune. All that would happen is Deltarune would be the first mini-series, and this other game would be the second. Oh, that was a good one. Hopefully many more of those good ones to come. I am being slightly delusional, but... we'll probably just not watch Deltarune. Yeah, fair enough. If that is your, Oop, oop, nice. That was almost it. Like, obviously I flubbed the execution, like, right at the ending, but that was very close. Yeah, I know, there was literally one more input. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure I'll be mad about that in like half an hour when that is the closest I've gotten to victory this entire time. But for now, I was still in my brain is very much still in warm-up mode. Like, I'm not too upset. Like, I'm happy to see any progress at all, given how early in the stream it is. Jesus Christ. It really is always the wall bounce. It's always the wall bounce. Like, if I'm having an issue, it's the wall bounce. I swear. Like, I'm falling faster? That's weird. Actually, also, I did actually get a run where I got fall earlier. Huh. I wonder why. Oh, oops. Jump doesn't go as high. Weird. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm probably just fucking up the wall bounce. Or, I don't know. That would be so weird if it just turns out there's like something in my game state. I actually got over it that time, but it didn't land properly, so it didn't matter. Could that be accidentally holding down or something? Also a possibility. I don't think that's what's going on here, but no, pretty sure I'm holding up. Which would, by definition, mean I'm not holding down. I'm playing on high difficulty mode, I guess, for no reason. I kind of just hold it down. That one was pretty good. I didn't quite get far enough on the thing, but it was pretty good. It's weird. I feel like I get better momentum on... Not like that. I'm trying to figure out, like... Because when I die really early, it seems like the ball goes really far, but... thought this was Storm Runner. Interesting. It was not, but interesting. I fear I'm not there yet. And yes, hello, Fake. I'm not on stick for directional input. I'm on, I almost exclusively use, D-pad now. I changed my ways. It's been like that for a while. I just never called attention to it. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, like, great you bring that up. No Deltarune spoilers, please. I almost want to go as far as to say, like, don't even tell me if you thought they were good or not, but, like... yeah. Trying to be very cautious about Deltarune spoilers. Y'all better... I don't remember half of it. Amazing. I decided to take a risk and go on the internet today by streaming, so... don't ruin this for me, y'all. Especially since I might end up just streaming Deltarune anyways. On a Celeste-related note. What am I doing here? Where are you holding? That's a good, point. I think usually just... maybe I'm not switching to upright fast enough after the wall bounce. And so, that's actually kind of in character for Deltarune, I think. I saw a shitpost and didn't believe it was... I saw what I thought was a shitpost and didn't believe it was real until I saw it in stream. No, I'm so sorry to hear that, Faye. Okay, now I'm too warmed up because I feel like I'm going back, I'm reverting back to whatever I was doing wrong last time. Yeah. Yeah, Fake, I have literally no clue what I'm doing wrong right now. Like, this goes beyond... This goes beyond... God, my momentum dies. Momentum and throw arcs? Yeah, I think. At least vaguely. Yeah, I've kind of figured that out at this point, Fake. Like I do a pretty late throw on this thing. Yeah, my momentum is just dying. There was like very early in the stream I was actually getting it. I got it a couple. You know what? Could I go far enough back to just find out when that happened? It was fairly early into the stream, wasn't it? I think it was after that. Yeah, I think it was after this. Still later? Okay, I think it might be. No, this. Yeah, here we go. Dog, I have no fucking clue what's different. I wish that was even slightly insightful information. It wasn't even that far right. I wish I knew what the actual issue was. It is rather frustrating at this point, just considering how long I've spent on this fucking thing. I don't fucking know even what that was. Huh, like that wasn't... I got height out of that, but all of my horizontal momentum was dead. I don't even know. I don't even know. I bonked my head that time, I think, on the edge of that wall. Maybe? I mean, I got over it that time. That maybe seems to work slightly better. Oh, that's depressing. That was depressing. Circles, sucking in oxygen. Na, na, na. Hysterical, sucking in oxygen. Na, na, na. Oh, what the fuck? There's that. Fuck me. What the fuck? I was trying to do something I shouldn't have there, I think. Oh, I kind of got over it twice in a row. That's kind of cool. Well, that wasn't the right movement. Circles, sucking in oxygen. Dude. Work better if thrown early. Alright, fair enough. I've kind of revoked that statement since then, but... Or, I don't actually think it matters that much. To me, at this point, it doesn't feel like it matters too much when I throw it, but I can try throwing it a bit later. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, I got over. Come on. Just practicing hypers real quick, or reverses. Alright, cool. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. I just don't know, like, why. Like, even when I do get this shit right, it feels like it's only barely working. What the fuck was that jump? What? I totally pressed grab there. That's some bullshit. Throwing the crystal directly after the apex of the jump. I mean, that sounds about right to me. Plus, if you throw it, if you wait too long to throw it, you get into this weird, thing where other shit starts happening. You risk, it falling, basically. Sucking in oxygen, to breathe, hysterical out. In oxygen. That didn't even do anything. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I've been so, like, lost and confused on what to do with this level for so long. I mean, that worked pretty well. I just fucked up the reverse. Oh no! Oh no! I fat-fingered the up. A shame. Truly a shame. Yeah, that is true for now. I just like what I really need to happen is I need to finish this level before like my brain wears out and whatever like little thing that is actually making this work wears off. Oh shit, hold on. That's pretty good. Oh, what the fuck? Maybe? No! Everything was all off on that attempt. Like, it was good enough to get me over, but everything was just kind of weird. Alright. Now I'm just messing up dash directions. Dude. The amount of dash direction goofing that has gone on in the last, like, 5 minutes is not okay. The number of reverses I have failed because I'm dashing directly left into the spikes is not okay. Nope. Nobody, 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 nope. Nice. Not again. Not that bullshit. Nice. Notice two things. Alright, what's up? This is very true. Do not get me wrong. You are not incorrect in making that statement. Tonight I am. I absolutely am tonight, but... Damn it. Damn it. Wish you had your input overlay. I actually asked I told some people about an input overlay back when I was doing the golden berry attempts, and everyone told me not to. We can revisit the idea, I suppose. Throwing the crystal later. Okay. But for this particular instance, it would be useful. Yeah, it'd be useful so people can actually tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Finally got one again. Oh my god, not again! So sad. So sad. So depresso. That was way too fucking high. Actually, I died later there than I thought I was going to. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. I am starting to get hot. So I'm gonna go... Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna go... open up my window. Yeah! Alright, Alright. Back to the grind. $78? That's fucking horrendous. Nah. For indoors? I mean, you are just objectively correct. A horrendous amount of these attempts are literally dying before I even get to the, before I even get to the difficult input. I do live in a desert. I also hate the heat. Just like with the burning passion of 1,000 suns. I hate the heat. So you can see what I did. Oh, okay, that might help. Let's check this out real quick. See how this goes. Clip is not loading! Oh, there it is. Okay. So... do that one more time. I don't know, where does this... Okay, like... Okay. Oh my fucking god. I didn't... No. I don't know. I mean, you're not holding down up for very long there, I don't think. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the hell? So try releasing jump with grab or after grab. Okay. That did not feel good. I mean, that was releasing, I released jump after grab there, so, I don't know. Oh my god. How many times do I need to do that before I'll fucking learn? That's another worry. I remember last time I did this level, my wrist started to get super fatigued after a little while. So we just repetitive strain or whatever, I suppose. So I just need to make sure, like, I hope I finish this room soon, just so, like, because the longer I go, the higher the risk of that happening again is. I choose to be a believer. Then I saw her face. I'm a believer. Ah! Shit! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay! It's okay! Actually, it went okay. That attempt actually went okay. Even though I was freaking the fuck out. Yeah, I got the dashes correct the first time, and I just gotta hope I can replicate the magic. You really don't like buffering grab? I don't. I really wish I knew how, like... I'm also deliberately not buffering grab. Because I feel like, at least in my experience, the sooner I press grab, the more likely it is to kill my momentum. I'm doing that on purpose. I can try it the other way again, but it didn't really feel like it was working before, so... Oh my god. Okay, and now we're back to just not making it past this first bit. But it's not needed. Should work either way. It absolutely should work either way. But for whatever reason, I can't make it work if I buffer grab. Like, just... I tried that a bunch last stream, and it was just flat out not working. I can only seem to, like... See, I grab early there, and it just kills my upward momentum for some reason. Yeah. I wish, I know it should work if whether or not I'm buffering or not, but something else is broken, failing, rotting. And so, until I can figure out what that other thing is, buffering, not buffering seems to be the only way to make it work. Broken thing. Oh shit. Holding jump again, I think you're getting distracted by chat. Yeah. You're right. Ooh, Jesus. even faster with the grab. Not too fast, otherwise it dies. Oh my god. I just got this. Hey CD, welcome in. Apologies, that was actually my fault. You'll notice that we ended up back where we started. Back where it all went wrong. I'd say I wouldn't take my eyes off the ball again, but that's clearly not true. Where we belong! Do I have that lyric, Ryan? Or are you just interpolating it? It is? You sure about that? Is it further in? Because I always thought it's how come I end up where I went wrong. How come I end up where I started? How come I end up where I went wrong? That's the lyrics I've seen. How come I end up where I started? How come I end up where I went wrong? It happens to the best of us, CD. I've certainly done that my fair share of times. Okay, I genuinely was so not expecting that attempt to work, and so I was not prepared to do the, I was so unprepared to do the fucking, the reverse. How come I end up where I started? How come I end up where I went wrong? Won't take my eyes off the ball again. You reel me out and then you cut the string. 15 step, then a sheer drop. Fake reference? This level is so ass, and I don't personally enjoy it, although I know a lot of people do, and that's their prerogative, but... What the fuck? Can I do the easy part correctly, please? Alright. Oh, I was still alive. I've heard this joke before. Dude, what? Huh? I'm not even getting the super at the beginning right now. That's distressing. Fuck. I don't know what buttons I pressed, but I know they were not the correct ones there. I cannot. I died. I'm actually losing my mind over the fact that I keep dashing upwards down here. Skishu tag goes crazy. It's been there the entire time. That has been there the entire time. I think I've had that since I started Strawberry Jam. That's totally fair. I hide little jokes in my tags all the time. Like, one of the tags for the D&D campaign is Faustian Bargains. Ah! Fuck you! Tutoring? Is that still in there? Oh no, that was in the, that was for the Whiskers one. I was like, I didn't leave that in there, did I? Me wins. That one's a good one, Sudi. You know what? You're so right. We could just add the tutoring. We could just add the tutoring tag back, I guess. Justice for the tutoring tag. Oh, fuck off. I've gotten over it a couple times in the past, like, few runs, but I keep fucking up the reverse. Oh, this shit is awful. It didn't even come over! Why? I made it over and everything, but the fucker didn't land properly! That time it did. God damn. Fuck me. Might as well learn keyboard. Ah! No! Ah! Hey, Orca. How's it going? What's up is that I have been stuck on this room for like 5 hours. And I still can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I promise you all I'm holding jump. Or maybe not. Who fucking knows at this point? No! I have to move house next week and oh shit, no! That is stressful. Why? Curses. What? Hello, Gaming Paradise. Forgive me, but I am trying to. What the fuck? So, I know you all didn't notice a problem there. You may have noticed me press pause. That was because my entire fucking monitor turned off for no reason. I had to rapidly shift my focus to my other monitor to check the Discord window. I don't know what happened. The monitor just stopped displaying anything and came back without me doing anything. I genuinely don't know what happened. It's back now. Nor do I. That's another problem. Oh no. But yeah, alright. Now we can properly welcome in Gaming Paradise. Welcome to the stream. Get ready to watch me do this for at least another, like, half an hour. And to be honest, all it would take really is one decent run of the later room stuff. I haven't been getting that lately. How did I end up facing left? There we go. That's better. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, I'm not positioned well. Yeah. Hippie. Fuck. I gotta think about some very important things. What I want to do, where I want to go, if I want to continue. Yeah. It's rough. That does sound rough. Oh god. Okay. My monitor is actually, like, lagging a lot. Just, like, dropping frames for some reason. Am I just not plugged in all the way or something? Okay, I think the power cord felt a little loose. That might have been the issue. Results coming in 2 weeks. That's not good. I was about to say I'm shitting myself on your behalf, and then I realized how weird that sounds. Just like out loud, as even in my head, actually. I was like, in solidarity, right? I appreciate you shit. That's quote of the night right there. No, that's quote of the night right there. Oh my goodness. Currently trying to get a hard golden. Oh damn, which one? I keep saying I'm gonna get back to goldens this summer, but the opportunity really has not presented itself. 8B golden! Rest in peace, good luck. Sounds horrendous. Oh shit, hold on. Hold up. Please? No, I didn't go far enough. It's actually awful. Alright, well at least Gaming Paradise is having fun. Actually, what if I just call you Paradise? Would that be alright? Just to make things easier. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, okay. Oh, I fucked up. Horrendous. Me when I literally cannot dash in the right direction. Thank you for the bonk, I deserve that. Still no bonk mod, still no bonk mod. It gets brought up, like, during stream every so often, but I have the memory of a goldfish, so it does not stay there. It does not stay in my conceptual brain. At this point, you just gotta download it on stream. I probably could, right? Olympus. I actually did read at one point. Goldfish don't have quite as shitty memories as we, like, say they do. Bonk. Search. Bonk? Is it just this top one? Like, bonk? Is it literally just the one called Bonk? Is it just called Bonk? You have an attention span of like 8 seconds? So real. Alright, it's downloaded. So it will not be here for today, but Bonk mod will be installed for next time. Check memes when you get a sec. God damn it, CD. How dare you make a meme that's so accurate? Wait, which thing? I was... Hold on. I fear I may have miscommunicated. You said the goldfish have an attention span of like 8 seconds, and I was like, yeah, so real for that. I also have an attention span of 8 seconds. Uni isn't everything. Yeah, absolutely. Totally make it without it. Aw, it was close. Ah! 4-day work week sounds incredible. Oh, I accidentally pressed... Sometimes I accidentally press the grab button on the other side of my controller. Shit, no, okay. Once again, was not prepared for that to actually work. I am... okay. At least for the first hour of this stream, I have been remarkably more consistent with this wall bounce than I was before. I would not say I'm good at it. I would not say I'm even slightly consistent at all. But I am at least getting it some of the time, which is a huge improvement over last time. Really? Didn't go far enough? That's bullshit! That was bullshit! Fuck, really? That didn't work? I made it over, but like a couple times now, I've made it over, but it keeps landing, like not landing on that fucking moving platform. It seems like it's everything to me. A third time. Dang. Nope. Nope. Ah, no! Wow, shit. Oh, thank you, Dex. Sorry, Orca. Ah! Me when names. Oh shit, hold up. That's like one of my least favorite errors, where I'm like just not quite far enough. We'll be lucky if I make it out of this level with my sanity intact. Ah, throwing so bad right there. Because I'm really, like, I get there and my brain is moving a mile a minute, and it makes me, like, really poorly misjudge when the lasers are gonna go off. Dex and Ox. Yeah, you know what? Deca Ox. Just an amalgamate. No, please don't let him out. Deca, that's like a good, like, a good henshin, superhero, name. Deca Ox. Seedy pumpkin loaf. Yeah, it would be peak. Which also, like, I was reminded of this recently because of Deltarune. There's an item in, I think it starts appearing in chapter 2 called, Seedy Bagels. Like that, it's like that exact fucking joke. I think that's... I think that's the point. Oh my god. I sniped in midair. No. I was feeling so good too. I was like, oh my god, I have the movement. I can see every equation. But yeah, they do the CD joke in Deltarune for the bagels. Speaking of, like, my entire viewer base has told me to play Deltarune at this point. Like, what the fuck? You all seem to actually be kind of chill with that idea. Oh, thank you for sticking around, Orca. Good night! The good thing about streams where both Orca and Dex show up is that at the very end, I can just say Orca and Dex and not worry about messing up one of the names. Just right in midair! Sniped! That's like 2 times in fairly short succession I've gotten that far though, so that's encouraging at least. Though I will say, I will likely never silverberry this level. Oh no! I mean, honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards doing it at this point, CD, just given how much enthusiasm that idea got from so many people. That was such a bad throw. That was such a throw. Such a throw. That was also such a throw. Oh shit, okay, shit. I think we'll be fine. No! Me when we were in fact not fine. Oh, I thought that wasn't gonna work. I genuinely did not think that was going to work. What? I do not know, Orca. I do not fucking know. It was bad. It was fucking bad. Similar. Yeah, no, I'd love to have you around, Orca, if you do want to watch the Deltarune stuff. Guys, at this point, I think I might genuinely end up playing Deltarune before Whiskers does. It has been so funny to watch Whiskers do literally anything but play Deltarune for the past, like, 2 days. I think Whiskers overhyped himself, to be completely honest. I think he overhyped himself, and now he doesn't know how to start. The other thing that's stopping him is the... Oh my god. I hesitate to start a tangent right now, because I feel like I'm going to, I feel like I'm going to suddenly degrade in my skills if I do. Last night, instead of, you know, doing anything Deltarune related, Whiskers, Whiskers decided to invite Priest and I along on a fabulous little escapade to try and find a Nintendo Switch 2 at one of the late night release events for the console. And so I shit you not, that's what we were doing last night. There were various of these like little like hosted at like Best Buy and GameStop and stuff like that. These sort of late night events where they had a limited stock of Switch 2s along with the ones for pre-orders that they had gotten available for purchase. We did, actually, Orca. I did not think it was going to happen because Whiskers went about it in probably the most unprepared way possible. Like, zero research, just like, hey, I heard these events are happening. I don't think a ton of people will show up to them, right? Like, Whiskers, what the fuck do you mean you don't think a lot of people will show up to the Nintendo Switch 2 release events? What are you talking about? Like, I swear to God, Whiskers was dead convinced that we would be able to pull up to a GameStop and just have, like, a sparse crowd around there with Switches up for grabs. Nah, they were sold out before we got there. Now, fortunately, after that, we went to a Best Buy, and that Best Buy had a much larger stock of these things. We barely fucking got one, though. Like, I genuinely mean this, barely got one. I think we got, like, the second to last one they had in the entire store. But we did get it. And then we got home, and the servers weren't even online yet. No, they sell out. If we hadn't gone when we did, we would not probably have been able to get one, Orca. They are too limited stock here. I don't know if that's just a US problem, but and pre-orders are like backed up by like months. I remember this happening when the first Switch came out too. Like it's genuinely a struggle to get this console. But yeah, fucking late night excursion to go get a Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah. Yeah, no, they sold out of the pre-orders almost immediately. It wasn't even a limited pre-order, like they just sold out. Like the amount that they had, they sold out of. And they made extra, and so they were able to ship some extra, but just not enough for everyone who wanted some. I think most of the people who went to that event last night got one, but I have at this point played Mario Kart World, and I gotta say I think they did a pretty good job with it. I think the game turned out quite nicely. It felt like a welcome addition mechanically. It felt like a lot of passion went into, especially the map designs. I thought the like more open worldy style-y thing was integrated well, so that you both get like you both feel the influences of the open world, design in like just regular races, and like the actual like open world roaming part is pretty cool too. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty damn good game. Is it worth $80? I don't know. I'm not sure it is, but I think that's kind of just what games are going to cost right now, unfortunately. Like, I don't like it, but yeah. No, genuinely, I think a lot of hard work went into that. It looks very polished. They brought back the like character unlocking and cart unlocking mechanics from the Wii. I don't know if they're quite as rigid though as they were back in the Wii version of the game. Like some of the character unlocks for the Wii version were like fucking difficult as hell. Like you had to get like mad time trials and shit. So I haven't seen that the unlocks in this version are quite that intense, but they do have unlockable, like, the more you play, the more characters and cards and costumes and such you unlock. So that at the very least is nice. It was almost all new maps too. Like they did not, like, there was only a couple maps where I was like, I recognized this from an older Mario Kart game. Like, one of the only ones I recognized, they brought Toad's Factory back, but they expanded Toad's Factory so that it's now like a it's now one continuous loop instead of you just going around the same track 3 times. So the first and second lap are now their own separate thing. And you basically just go through the factory as it appears in like the Wii or any of the other versions for the final lap. That was, I would love to see more of that, just like expanding old maps in that way. Really fills them out, makes it feel like a bit bigger of an environment. Are you sure? What do you mean, am I sure? Did you play Versus? I played all the modes. Because Grand Prix does not play the tracks properly? How do you mean? No. It was not in between tracks. It was just... I can guarantee you it was not in between tracks. It was just... I think it was at the very least. Maybe not. No, it was. There was other shit going on. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I don't think it's that. Because I know about the in-between tracks as well. If I remember correctly, it was... It also, like, Grand Prix mode still has a separation between the tracks. It's that new... It's the... Yeah, no, Grand Prix mode, the races end, and you move on to the next track. Well, either way, you can play online, yeah. Maybe it was the in-between. I don't fucking know. most of the levels, you do not go around a single circuit multiple times. Like, I didn't really notice that happening. I mean, actually, no. I did not notice that happening super often. Most of the levels, you did not just go around a circuit a few times. It was, most of the time, it was one continuous track. In Grand Prix, or I guess maybe that was it then. I feel like we played Toad's Factory in both modes. I don't know though. I could just go get the Switch. Just go get the Switch 2 real quick. Just switch to playing Mario Kart. Otherwise, the competitive scene will hate it. Why will the competitive scene hate it? Okay, I'm getting very bad at the. I think I tangented too hard and now I'm cursed. Alright, I'm gonna try and walk back in a little bit. Oh, I didn't get the dash back. Yeah, no, that's just a certain game mode, though, I think. I guess if that is the yeah, I guess that is versus. That is the versus mode. Again, I don't know. Okay. I don't have the vocabulary to properly talk about this game. Whatever. I don't... There were 3 modes. I remember that. And I do remember for one of them, when you pick certain track... by the way, you don't have to. You can just do the... You can... Like... Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold up. No. Okay. You do not have to select it so that you move from one track to another. You can just, for a single game in the, like, in the mode where you're just, I think it's called versus mode. Unless I'm going absolutely fucking bananas. But, yeah, you do not have to drive to another track. You can just stay on the one. You don't have to do the driving to another track thing. I would not agree with that. I thought the in-between sections were quite nice in many cases. They're not always straightaways. That is for me as a casual player. Have you played the game? Is that just the consensus? Usually not as dense, I guess. Either way, you can turn off the in-betweens. They don't have to happen. You press the same map twice and you stay on that map. Like, anyways, this is beside the point. Like, you do just... Okay. I'm genuinely not, I'm very sorry, Orca, I'm genuinely not sure where the communication mishap is happening right now. You can't take your eyes off the crystal again. I just had 2 very good runs. Maybe we're bringing it back. But I gotta lock in. We gotta be good at the game for a little bit. We gotta be good at the game for just long enough to get out of this level! Anyways, I guess when I was saying that you can just stay on the same track, I was assuming that applied to versus mode, because that's just how, like... Or, sorry, I was assuming that applied to online play as well, because it's how the versus mode worked. You can just, by just, as I said, selecting it twice, you just stay on the same map. And you had said earlier that it doesn't work in online play. I just don't... I haven't tested online play, so I can't say that for certain. I just don't see why they wouldn't let you just stay on the same map, considering that, the functionality is in the game to just stay on the same map. I don't know. I give up. This has fried my brain. Yes. The question is if you can select any map and just play 3 laps without having to drive there first. I'm pretty sure, yes. I'm pretty sure you can do that. I could be misunderstanding what you're talking about, but I am fairly certain you can do what you are describing. I just don't know if it will work online. I don't know why it wouldn't, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to see. And I can't test the online stuff because we don't have the, whatever, Nintendo Online service or whatever. Nintendo Online still irks me, but whatever. You can play online? I don't fucking know what I said, Orca. I've lost it. I've lost my mind. Someone's telling the truth to me. I'm cutting and weeping like a rubber tree. I don't care what's left behind. Just revelations and eternal shrine. And the glistening Yeah, probably. All I wanted to say, and I recognize that I am a filthy casual at Mario Kart or whatever, is that I thought the game was fun. I liked it a lot more than I liked Wonder. I thought Mario Kart World was a much better improvement, or a much better addition to its respective game series than Mario Kart Wonder was to the world of 2D Mario platformers. Now, I recognize that I had a much harsher take on Wonder to begin with, so take that how you will. But I like the game. I like the game. I just like the game. Mario Kart Wonder. Ah! Focus on the game. Sorry, I did need to send off a text there real quick. Alright, go for it, CD. Hit us with a tangent. Mom, it's my turn on the tangent. Oh shit, okay, we're good. I missed! Oh, I hate fucking missing the grab there, it hurts. I can't believe how close I came to getting to just finishing this and being done with it, like 15 minutes into stream. So close to not having to just worry about this. Album week is here, more like album 10 days. Started 3 days ago. 3 days ago I listened to the new sound, and a few hours ago I listened to the second Rage Against the Machine album. Nice. I'm very excited to hear what you think of the new sound. Not that I don't want to hear what you think about the Rage Against the Machine album, I just know less about it, and so I can't, like, I can't engage in as thorough a conversation about it. God damn, this shit is horrendous. Shit, you need to, it's dash right and then upright. It's not upright and then whatever else I'm trying to do. It's right and then upright. and then you just stopped doing that? Because I have brain issues. I have brain issues. No, I know I just said it now. I have known for a while that it needs to be that. I've known for a while it needs to be that. I'm having a brain issue. First off, Second Rage album was some of the best metal music there is. It doesn't differ too much from the sound of its predecessor. It's like a good continuation. I did just hear it, but it'll probably be around an 86 or so. Okay, nice. Oh, where did my momentum go? Where did my momentum? Where did my momentum? Where did my momentum go? What is that? Not be messing up like one of the easiest jumps in this room. Typical Leo Arcturus behavior. I would be so immensely happy if I could finish this room by 2 hours into stream. It'd be so nice. Alright, nice. I'm glad at the very least you're liking that much. Yeah, Jordy Greep said the new sound, and he delivered. However, there's a qualification. When I dash straight downward for the second time in like 5 attempts. I'm gonna go into detail about my one reoccurring complaint. And when I say it, I think you'll find... Okay. Alright, okay. I feel like I might know where it's going. I feel like I might know where this is going. I fear I may know where this is going. Oh shit. I just brain glitched and I stopped doing anything. Oh. We just want to stay outside. Outside in the cold. Can you feel it? You can feel it. There's a universe, there's a room, scrounge, a toilet, and a jar of tools. Even if what is working is vegetables. Oh shit. Yeah, I knew exactly where you were going with that, CD. I do know what you mean, and I think... I know what you mean. I know how the album... I know exactly what you're talking about in the lyrical content of the album. I don't know. I think, how do I put this? I don't think you are supposed to necessarily root for any of the caricatures on the album. Okay, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Cause I think what you're getting at there, it is a very vulgar album, but it's vulgar because the characters are vulgar. Like, the New Sound is kind of this series of character studies on these very, like, sort of, like, broken, desperate, in some sense almost disgusting men that he's describing. Sometimes taking the voice of. And so, the vulgarity of the album is, I think, in a large part because the characters he's portraying are themselves vulgar. Broken, failing, rotten. Exactly, Orca. But no, like, genuinely, exactly, Orca. So in a sense, you're almost supposed to, you're supposed to look at those characters and I think maybe feel some sense of sympathy for how they ended up the way that they are. But also, I don't think you're supposed to root for them. I think you're supposed to use their depravity as a cautionary tale. So I think, I do, like, if it just makes you uncomfortable to hear that kind of stuff said, totally makes sense why you would, why parts of that album would be off-putting to you. But I do think it serves a narrative purpose. And, like, perhaps that narrative is just something less appealing to you. And that's totally fine, too. I do want to, like, I do want to get that out there, because that is honestly one of my favorite parts of the album. Not to revel in the vulgarity, but to see the irony behind how these vulgar characters portray themselves. That's just my take, though. And I'm glad you at least like the instrumentals, because they are straight fire. I got a ton of height there, just no horizontal movement. Alright, now with my Yeah, it makes sense, which is why from an injected lens, really doesn't disbenefit the album. I just, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why can't I play such bangers out in public, Gordy? Jordy, you can't do this to me. No! Fuck. Actually, that might have been savable if I had just gone and re-picked up the Dash Crystal. Scrounger of toilets and patcher of tools. You don't have to work, cause working is for schmucks. Blues is still one of the best tracks of the decade, though. Speaking of best tracks of the decade, actually, there's been another song that has been climbing the ranks of my favorite tracks of the decade so far. Next one will be Debut Glass Beach. And then, who knows? I know you're keeping it a secret from me. I have some guesses, but they're mostly just because they're the ones I'm hoping for. And maybe there's also a possibility that just enough time has passed that, like, I have forgotten. Guess. I won't say if it's right. Okay. One I'm really hoping... You know, I think the two that I'm hoping the most for are, Bambi by Hippocampus and, Rift by Fish. Those are the two I'm hoping most for. There are, I know, I was thinking about, I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, there's some other ones that I'd be super hyped to see you listen to as well. But those two, I think, would be the ones that I would be most excited to hear. Oh, speaking of, I need to put Aeroplane Over the Sea on my next album, week possible album list. What is it called? Aeroplane something? Aeroplane over the... Aeroplane... Oh, In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. I was close. In the Aeroplane... Over the Sea. Okay. There we go. Apologies for that. Too bad the fifth album is just a re-listen to Hawaii Part 2, but it's... fucking shit. No, don't do this to me, Caesar. Maybe... try again next time, loser. Okay. Shall I lock in again? I should lock in again. Remember when I said I wanted to have this level done by 2 hours in, and then proceeded to do some yapping for a while? Anyways. Sorry, I mean, part of that's just I need to make sure. My brain is just, like, wearing out a little bit on this. God, it would be so sad if I go another stream without finishing this. I am just better at it now. Like, I am very happy with the amount, like, I have definitely made progress today on this. But... Oh shit. I probably shouldn't say, but I've got so many questions about that day, and I know I'm just stalling the inevitable crash and burn, trying to calm my nerves. Ha ha ha. Oh, fuck. Alright, seen a bit CD. Honestly, the best case scenario is that I just flat out finish this level while CD's gone, so I don't risk getting too distracted. This is your cue to be. Come on, we gotta beat the level while CD's gone. Oh, that hurts. They just had to torment me with one final wall bounce before the level ended. How could they? How could you, Celeste? Or rather, Strawberry Jam level designers. Oh shit, hold up. I was not expecting that attempt to work, so I just was, once again, just flat out not ready. Oh, what? I jumped more than I was trying to. Fuck. Oh, I just saw that Gaming Paradise sent a follow-up message about AP Golden a while back. Burning Freezing Room 6 and I have like 5 deaths. Ouch. Ouch. If you're still here. That was... Anyways. shit. Okay, hold on. We go down. And then... Oh, I did it backwards again! I did the did it in the wrong order. Oh, ouch. Oh, hello, only 5 bands. And thank you for the good luck. I need it. I have been stuck on this level, I have been stuck on this room for like 5 hours now. This room alone. I am just egregiously bad at it for some reason. This one is Attack of the Clone, I think? Dang, yeah, 1 room. My thoughts exactly. It really shouldn't be this bad, but it genuinely took me that long just to get, like, semi-consistent on that wall bounce into the grab right there. I can't explain why. I can't explain what happened that made it better. But, yeah. It has not been pretty. I stopped at farewell. No shame in stopping at farewell. That's a perfectly good place to finish. I just had a hankering for a bit more Celeste. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. I think my follower notifications are still not working properly, so I will say thank you, but it probably won't pop up on stream and screen like it should. And sometimes I just go back to having a skill issue, you know? Point after most of the time in the room. Yeah, no, I don't know what changed. I don't know what made it better. like something just I'm even not still like great at it, but something just kind of clicked and it's better now. So now I'm kind of back to sucking a little bit. Or I just haven't gotten it much for the past few attempts. Whee! Oh. Do I have to even get to battle line? With difficulty. With difficulty. I assume you mean the second time, and I'll show you in a second if I can get to it. It's a funny little bit of tech called a reverse wave dash, basically. It's where you can basically activate the wave dash from the other side and then quickly switch your direction. At least I'm assuming you're talking about the second battle and get. Yeah. If you want to see just like, yeah. That's just what it looks like over there. All the Celeste nerd talk. Yeah, no. It took me a minute to start understanding what the fuck was going on. That's happened to me a couple times where I just lose all the momentum I need there. There we go. No! Why did I do it bad again? This is literally the final room of this level. I kid you not. This is actually the final room of this level. Oh, what the hell? Incorrect dash direction. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, what you're witnessing right now is just a bunch of throwing my head against the wall, so... I admit it might not be the most interesting thing in the world to watch, but... slow progress, you know. Hey, Fake! Yeah, just about bands. And welcome back, Fake, if I didn't already say that. I've gotten marginally more consistent at this, and I don't know how it happened, so... It honestly feels like the grab timing is the most crucial part of it for me, but I don't know. Like, obviously I have to do the other stuff good too, but it really has felt like the grab timing lately has been the most crucial part. The problem is that the more I try and overanalyze what I'm doing here, the less good at it I get. So, like, really, I don't know. Something about it became a little bit easier, and I just need to accept that. Just beat it to be 8. You're so right. I just need to stop having a skill issue. Hello, CD. Welcome back. Oh, y'all, I saw a movie called Sinners today. I know I'm kind of late to the party on watching Sinners, but it's good. It's a very good movie. Rate out of 10? I do think I need to sit on it for a little longer, but at least an 8 out of 10. At least an 8 out of 10. It is very good. It is very good CD. Well worth the watch, especially if you're into that kind of movie. But even if you're not, I think there's enough going on that's super interesting. It is a horror, but it's not overly reliant on jump scares or anything, so I didn't feel too uncomfortably startled or anything while I was playing it. Had some alright, banana rant, let's frickin' go. These are the high quality tangenting. This is the high quality tangenting I expect in a Leo Arcturus stream. And I only wanted to indulge in one banana. I think I see where this is going. I've ever told you all, I have a really weird taste in bananas. Just like the strangest taste in bananas you've probably ever heard in your entire life. Genuinely. Which is that I like bananas underripe. Which I know makes me a psychopath, but I like bananas underripe, like slightly underripe. And the reason for this is because I feel like they have just a bit of pleasant tartness to them when they're underripe. But I know. I know almost everyone else thinks that's super weird. So feel free to mock me for my awful opinions or whatever. It's like jammed, not coming off. And the tops of all 5 bananas come off. No! I think I've actually had that happen to me before, where I accidentally take more tops off of a banana than I was expecting to. Truly a travesty, though. What's worse, that or the ripe banana? We're bad. Usually it's complaining about brown spots? Seriously? Everyone thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, my banana just needs to have a little bit of green at the top. Just like a little bit of green at the top. That's it. Almost everyone I know likes them slightly speckled with brown. But I put 2 bananas in 2 bags. You did it, CD, you did it! I did, I found it very appealing. Speaking of appealing, the Happy Fits just announced their new album for later this year. Which is a leap of logic only possible by a mind as great as mine. Yeah, they do. It's, I think it was coming out in September. You know who else has an album? I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but, that the other person who has another album out this year, this one I was definitely not expecting, is 21 Pilots is releasing, immediately a follow-up to Clancy. Like, it's an actual it's like a continuation album to Clancy, it seems. Yeah, 2 years in a row. what it sounds like is they basically have 2 albums worth of material planned for, like, the finale of their big story arc. And, the first half was Clancy. That came out last year, and then they have the rest of it ready for this year. Yeah, I never left my 21 Pilot phase bands. I definitely got into them in middle school, but I never left that phase. Which 2 songs? I know it was, Navigating, was it Navigating and, Next Semester? Which are both fire songs, by the way. Yeah, they're fire songs, both of those 2. Alright, I'm definitely losing it a little bit at this point. I'm losing my, my good at Celeste juice. Ooh, okay, hold up. I'm definitely kind of... I can feel the, brain fatigue setting in a little bit. And also the, I shall lend you my power, take the brain cell! By these powers combined! Oh my god. I get all the, with all of chat's brain cells, I can do this. Just become a hive mind. Actually, y'all, I feel like I'm playing worse now. Yeah, hold on. Let me just try and lock in for a little bit, y'all. I'll probably be a little less responsive to chat for a bit so I can actually try and get my skills back. Yeah, no, it's just odd. I can feel, even though I don't know what it is, I can feel what was happening that was allowing me to be more consistent not happening anymore. Does that make sense? I know it doesn't. Don't have to lie to me. I know it doesn't make sense, but... When you came back, you got worse. The pressure just was too high when CD came back. I had to, I don't know. I don't know. Good. I'm supposed to be focusing on the game. Oh shit, hold up. That's the first time we've gotten one this far in a minute. Dog! Dog! It's fucking done! Please tell me, there's a berry up here, isn't there? Jesus Christ. Alright, we got, by the power of the brain cells, we made it. I just gotta figure out how the fuck to actually do this. This berry is so weird. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. I went to throw. No! You were fucking right! Orca CD left and I got it! Oh my god. Yeah! We got, that was worth bits! Please tell me I got all the berries from that level. Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's go check the damage on that. Shall we go see just how bad that was? No, I think we need to go further up at this point. Okay, yeah, because it's this way, and then we go out here. Oh my god. Yeah. 3.5K. That is over 1,000 more deaths than belated Valentine's Day. 7 hours and 50 minutes! What the hell? Oh my god. What? Oh. What the? What? No. Oh my god. Yeah, alright. Medium difficulty looking ass. Oh my god. I actually can't. That was so mentally damaging, y'all. Oh, does the tower not? The tower doesn't have any berries in it. That's cool. Dusk City doesn't have any berries. Everything else does, though. Dusk City? I'm down to start Dusk City. Yeah, let's go do that. Oh my god. Fucking shit. Just horrendous. Just, like, actually downright horrid. Where is Dusk City? Anybody? I guess it would be only Orca, I think, would know. Oh my god. Almost 8 hours on one Strawberry Jam level. That is, like... That is... You lose a viewer, I fell asleep. Totally fair. Totes fair. Starlight Station. Definitely get some sleep if you can. Dusk City is purple. I think this is Tower up here, right? This looks like, yeah, this looks like Tower. Just like aesthetically. Balloon. Balloon. There's the station again. This is something else entirely. Call of the Void. Alright, where we're at now. There's one there, one... Did we check all of the... I think we checked all of the ones up here. So, let's take a look over here. This... Dusk City. There we go. Oh my god. Hold on. I need to, like, stretch out my hands, because I was actually starting to do damage to my wrists. Ugh. They're so sore. Ugh. Alright, we do not have a ton of time for this. Honestly, I should probably stop now. But we're gonna get a little taster of this, just to, like, enjoy ourselves a bit. Interesting. Do we do something like... maybe... like... Yeah, we're literally probably gonna do just like a handful of rooms of this and then call it quits. Though I'm already struggling to even just figure this out. Loaf and grab. Okay. I'm trying. Am I grabbing wrong? Do I need to like do an up? Like I don't. I think it's just like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I understand now. Oh my god. Now I understand. I definitely have seen someone play this level before. Maybe we just need to wait until it's all the way up. Yeah, maybe so. This does look cool though. Pretty good. Pretty good map probably. Do I need to grab on the other side of that one? It's very hard to do. When in doubt, grab. Very fair. I'm trying to do that thing where you grab on the other side, but I am struggling to do so. I'm struggling to do the thing where I'm good at the game, actually. Hold up. I'm curious about something. Y'all, does it not look like there's, you know, a spot up there with limited... There's no berries? Oh, was this one of the ones I said had no berries in it? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to, maybe I'm supposed to cling onto one side of this thing, but I can't figure out how to do it. So... Yeah, so it is that, because I was struggling. Alright, 2B/C. It's just tight timing, I think. Yeah, it's just tight timing. Huh. Yeah. There we go. Should not have taken that long, but it did, and that's okay sometimes. Ooh, what the flip? Okay. Been a hot minute since I've seen this level. Oh, that's the first time I've ever played it, so... I think I'm just not doing this. I think I'm just, yeah. Okay, I think I'm starting to see it. That one we need to jump out of. Yeah, that one we need to jump out of. Oh, shit. The jumping out of it did a lot more momentum than I thought it was going to. You need to grab, actually? Are you sure? Because that one goes straight up into the roof. Mystery/Deltarune stream tomorrow? Yeah. Whatever it ends up being. See ya, CD. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. I get mad fucking speed by doing that, though. Maybe I should just... I have an idea. I just don't know if it's gonna work or not. It might still need to be a grab, just like less instantaneous and more like when I get to that other platform. Or when the other platform comes by. God, that gives me so much momentum. Yeah, we're in the reds now. Maybe we do that and then we like hit it with like an up left dash afterwards or something? If I can like actually switch to that fast enough. Huh. I mean, that was close. Do enjoy... Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't say I don't enjoy this type of gameplay at all. I mean, I'm enjoying this much more than what I was doing earlier, so... Also, what the fuck? I am a little, like, not quite sure what to do after we get up here, though. I mean, we can just check this, but they're not going to be in place until later anyways. Okay, we gotta do one of those maneuvers again, don't we? Wait, it keeps going? Oh, dear. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if this... This room is long as hell. I'm not sure if this is an undertaking I want to take on tonight. Look, how long is it? How long is it? So we go... Do this, then this, then this. Maybe. It is a bit long, but it could possibly work still. I'm a little, like, I'm not sure what I'm doing differently here, but sometimes I get, like, those huge rocket boosts over to there, and then sometimes I just kind of, like, end up in the middle. And I don't know what the difference in what I'm doing that is causing that is. That was closer. Still not quite sure how to work that dash preservation there. Oh, just... Not, I don't know what I did differently there. Thought I was getting more consistent at that, but no, I was not. Yeah, like, how do you, like, once they're up in this position, what the fuck do you do? They both have, spikes on top, so you can't refresh a dash. Like, how do you get from the, like, dash up and right for that? Like, how, what the fuck? I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. Maybe I'm just not being precise enough with the timing or something. Yeah, why am I getting propelled so far? Do I want to be getting propelled so far? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Feels easier to do when you're lower down, but I don't know that for sure either. And then, like, when I do the lower down strategy, I often don't make it far enough, well, when the lower down strategy actually works. I don't feel... Why? I'm really struggling with the positioning of that second one. Maybe we grab onto the leftmost block. No, okay. We grab onto the leftmost block, I might be able to do something to make this a bit more consistent. But I'm not getting the leftmost block with enough momentum, so I don't know what to fucking do. I guess my idea was not meant to be. My brain is just also like, I'm so out of energy for problem solving. I would love to get at least one more room done tonight, but I'm just, my brain is so, it's tuckered out, y'all. It's tuckered out. So tuckered out. I can see that time I went zoomy, zoomy, zoomy across the entire room. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy across the entire roomy. You could just end stream. This is true. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's not a terrible idea. It does kind of... Sometimes it does kind of irk me sometimes to just like stop in the middle of a level. But, you know, brain-wise, it might be best. I wish I knew how to do this. I wish I could, I know, that's like the one thing my brain is struggling the most with right now is just actually figuring it out. I really want to at least get up to the top there and get through that one thing at least once. That'd be nice if I could do so, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible. Okay, we made it up like that, and then, but then what? What the fuck? Am I missing something? Huh? Like the ending position of, unless it's like just barely nick the corner or something? Okay. I pressed the, I started trying to input a super because that's what I was doing for most of the, the stream. I swear I'm not inputting, okay. Yeah, maybe we, like, just, like, ever so slightly... Yeah, okay, let's at least try it. Okay. I don't know if this is intended, though. Fuck, I don't, yeah, I don't know. I didn't even get high enough there, though. It's closer, though. It's closer to how far I was getting before. Oh, shit. And now we're going zoomy again. Now we have the zoomies. The boomy zoomies. Wah 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 wah. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I get it. Now, once you said it was a Breath of the Wild reference, I understood. Outer Breath of the Wilds. I love that. Zelda in space. Oh my goodness. I feel like you could make a good game out of that. I know that's like so deviates from the normal appeal of a Zelda game, but I feel like you could make a good game out of that. Dang it. Okay. Now I'm just fucking up this part again, so... No! No zoomies! No zoomies! Damn it. Frick. I was getting so good at doing the other way for a second there, and now I'm just not again. How the fuck? I actually do not understand. I do not understand how you get enough height there. What? Oh, hey, Amy. I forgot. This is not Square the Circle. It looks a bit like Square the Circle. This is Dusk City, I think. It has... Maybe you reverse grab and then jump off of the block. Yeah. Maybe. I forgot most of Advanced and Intermediate Lobby. Fair enough. I know what you are out there cooking up lately, so I would not blame you in the slightest. Unfortunately, we are pretty close to the end of stream, like and extra because I didn't play 80% of it. Nice. Yeah, I am pretty close to wrapping up stream. I was just giving this level like the first few rooms of this level's like just a little bit of time just to see if I could make anything work. Reverse grab? I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had a bit of a Celeste kerfuffle in which it took me almost 8 hours to beat Attack of the Clones. So I just finished that like half an hour ago, and so this is kind of just winding down right now, having some fun with something that is not that level. It was one fuck ass. It is the yeah I did. It's the one fuck ass wall bounce in the final room. I cannot explain why I was so egregiously bad at it, but it took me, I'd say like a solid 5-6 hours just to get good enough at that to have a fighting chance of doing the rest of the room. Do you think it was a good idea to leave? That's a good question, actually. You know, I can definitely see an argument for both of them. I'm not upset with how it turned out, but I do think that would have been a valid approach too. Because you should apply the same logic to tower. It could be fun with tower to do like tower is the second to last and then just do like a victory lap level. Wait, which room is that? Yeah, no, that'd do it. Oh, yeah, no, that room. It was bad. It was bad. Leaving tower. Okay, yeah, we could still leave tower for last. Wah 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 shit. Okay. I'm gonna give myself like 3 more minutes to keep experimenting with this, and then once the stream hits about the 3-hour mark, I'm gonna call it, because we're about, yeah, we got like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking at this point. I can pretty much tell that I am, oh shit, hold up. That was good. I don't, what the fuck did I do? Hold on, that was actually what I was kind of trying to do. What happened there? So let me take a look at what actually happened real quick. Here we go. Oh, I did make that one strategy work. I did make that work. The one where I clip it, where I clip the upper corner. So, okay, the clipping the upper corner strategy is viable. it's just the movement's tight. So I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but it is a vibe. I know now that it at least works. That room is very evil. Yeah. Yes. I would tend to agree. Here, I want to see if I can just get... Now that I actually have an idea of what needs to be done, I want to see if I can get this normally real quick. I won't even try, like, just get through... get... I don't even need to get the grab on the other side off. Like, that would just be the icing on the cake. So yeah, you can just kind of, like, get the very upper corner of that dash block. I have to go because I'm sleepy. Yep. Have a good evening. Playing the... I have seen 3 rooms this entire stream. 3? That's not true. I saw the heart. I saw the heart room in the final berry room. 5 rooms. Bye! Either way, see ya. Yeah, okay, we got through. Obviously, I didn't do quite what I was intending to, but we got through. The follow-through could use some work, but yeah. Yeah, no, I figure as much, Amy. I figure as much. I'm a little irked that it happened as soon as it did, if that makes sense. Like, I was hoping to wait until, like, the reds. At least the red advanced levels before some shit like that happened, but unfortunately it was a little earlier than that. Bye! Have a good evening. Or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm getting slightly... Once I, like... I'm actually feeling okay now, because at least I have a plan going back into it. It's just a matter of executing the plan at this point. So I'm gonna play around with this for maybe just a minute or 2 more, and then we'll call it quits. It is a little awkward on the spacing there. It is possible though. It's possible. Ah! Ooh, my wrists are crunchy right now. Just tried to, like, shake it out a little bit, and it crunched. Alright, I have made it through, like, 2 or 3 times at this point, but I keep, like, pressing the, I keep pressing, the jump button instead of, remembering to grab. So that'll be probably next stream's problem. Yeah. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna set another timer for myself. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's like a minute out. 3:05 minutes in. Okay, I'm falling off. But yeah, at least I have an idea of what to do for next time. That I really didn't want to leave before I had like at least an idea of what the of how to get through this chunk of the level. So it is nice to at least have to see a path forward. I don't know if what I'm doing is purely the intended way, but it is a way that is viable. We got the proof of concept now. Yeah, crunchy wrists. Absolute crunchy wrists. What? Shit. Didn't get quite... Well, I don't think I actually... There were several things that went wrong there. Alright, last attempt. And then the timer's up. Okay, the timer's not actually up, so this is the last attempt now. Okay, now the timer's up. There we go. Alright, we're gonna leave it there. I'm tired. I'm glad we got that done, but that was exhausting. We'll live in Leo Arcturus infamy. Yeah, we got the one thing I said we needed to get done today, and not much more than that, but that's okay. That's okay. Fucking imagine if I hadn't noticed that there was a berry up top and I had to do the whole thing again. Okay, yeah, that's true. We did do two things. But yeah, imagine if I didn't fucking notice. I'd just like so relieved to be done that I got the fucking heart and just... Oh, that would suck. Or Paradise, that's what I wanted to call you, Paradise. I like that name. I like that better. Yeah, we got it. We did the thing. I'm ending stream right now though. But we made it. We finished that fucking level, and now we're onto this. Didn't get very far into this level because it took me until like 2.5 hours in to finish the first thing, but it's okay. I can go to sleep now, and that's what's important. So yeah, tomorrow we will be starting the first of the summer mini-series, be that Deltarune or the other thing that I was kind of initially planning. If it does end up being Deltarune, the other thing will just end up being the second summer series rather than the first. It'll be fine. Then I think we'll probably be back with Persona on Sunday. And I don't know after that. The schedule's weird right now. Schedule's weird. What will happen with the originally planned second series, though? It will become the third series, probably. There might end up being 4 summer series, with one of them pushing a little later into the semester. So it would basically just be backing up my original plan by a few weeks. Nothing too catastrophic. Yeah. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow for whatever I decide we're going to do. Until then, though, a very good night to you all. Thank you all so much for joining. We had Paradise, Amy, CD, Orca, Dex, Fake, and Bands. We had Bands. Bands, Orca, Dex, CD, Paradise, Amy. Am I missing anyone? We had Fake. I will reawaken your trauma, though, in Discord for a second. Oh, Jesus. Alright. If I did miss you, I do still very much appreciate you. Thank you all so much. And I will see you all next time. Oh, and thanks to Lurkers, too. Ciao!